Hi, Marty here from Brisbane Kawasaki. So today we're going to fit up the USB onto the Kawasaki 310X. It's not a bad job, just a little complicated to get the panels off. So what we do, open up the right hand wing. This is where it's going to go into. Alright, we then remove this cover. Lifts off slowly like that. Okay, this is where the USB is going to go. So you can pull it out. You can see it can go in there, and behind there is the wiring harness for it already. On the bottom here is 2 bolts down below, so we have to start with those 2 bolts. So pull the foam out first, then grab our tool and undo the bolts on the inside. Now, for the purpose of the video, I've already pre-cracked all these bolts. Alright, so that's now undone. Now, as you can see, this cannot come out just yet. We have to undo some more bolts. So, the first one is this one here. Nice and easy to see. Alright, again, pre-cracked. I did cheat that way. Bolts out, get the little retainer out too. Okay, now there is one up here which can stay on for this part. We have to also get the one inside the cup holder here. Okay. Now, the other one is down by the neck of the ski, so down there. Best to undo both those nuts, and then there's 2 more under this panel. This panel has tree clips on here, so you do need a tool. Okay, so that's 1. There we go. 2. 3. And 4. Okay, this part now lifts off. Also held in by 2 clips in here. Alright, then we have the bolts down here as well. And again, pre-cracked, ready to come out. Now I do both sides on the front panel here, so I can pivot it up easier, and then do the 2 inside the steering column. They're in there, but it's hard to get to. And the last one in here. Right, that's done. Now, once I've undone these 2 and these 2, this one and the 2 inside of here, which you can see from there, we can now pivot this up. Okay. removes the box. Now that's where your USB goes. Right, USB simply goes through the hole like so, and on the back you put in your retainer which holds it into place. So pretend I have one, screw it into place. You then plug your harness into the provided harness behind it, and so bring it up and we plug it in. That's it, it's now powered up. The only thing they haven't provided us is the ring to hold this into place, which we've got on back order, so they'll come. Once they do come, I'll put it into the ski properly. But I wouldn't advise putting it on there without the retaining ring, because it's going to simply slide out on the first pump. So then once you've done that, you then feed it back in. Those bolts go through 1 and 2, so you'll then do up the bolts inside of there at the last. We go back around and put the rest of the console back together. So insert, down there. So again, we grab the insert face down. It's easier if you close these. So insert's in there. Again, grab our bolt, and then those pliers. Okay, and locate it inside the hole. Just let it sit there and you can grab it with the socket. I'm just going to change. Alright, that one's tight. Go in the front, drop that in place. Lucky last, which is the one in the steering column on this side. Put the insert in, grab the bolts, So then we'll go back through and do them all up. Do these last two up. Right, a bit fiddly, get your hands down there, but you'll get them on there. And you get your washers. Slide your washers over first. So now they're ready to start them. Have our tools. So it'll work better. Start them by hand. Use our ratchet. There's a really long thread, so this one takes quite some time. Next one. In firm, secure, put the plate back on. Closed, check our bolts. Now to put our seal back on, start at the front. Seals back on. Before you close the wing, you got to put your cover back on the console, which is this one here. So flip it over, and then from the back, clip it into place using our tree clips. Okay, push your tree clips back in. There's 4 of them. Close your wing. One side done. Oh, did miss one thing. Put your foam piece back in. Close the wing.